Okay, guys, I'm here today with Heath Pedigo with the whole day's fresh crew. Guys, the first time ever that anybody is filming one instructional video with the whole team. And Heath, can you explain a little more what you're doing?
Yeah, so brought the crew out. I just don't want it to be only my perspective. You know what I mean? Some of these guys and girls are so good. They're dominating in these big tournaments, no gi pans, no gi worlds, ADCC trials. They're landing these moves. So I thought, what's better than bringing them themselves to show the way that they're doing them. All body types are different. You know, people are different shapes, sizes, weights. So instead of getting only my perspective, you can get the team, and then I walk through, and then we bring someone in to kind of do them that makes some mistakes and try to kind of show everybody at home answer their questions that they might have. Because there's nothing worse than when you buy an instructional, and it's an amazing instructional, but then when you try to break it down, you can't figure it all out. You make some mistakes, and you wish that the person was kind of there. And this, I try to pre-answer those questions. That way, it's like, oh, okay, I should be doing this. Oh, I need to, I'm letting the hill slip. I should be 1 inch down. So that bringing a team of people out and getting all of their point of views on it kind of helps fix that problem.
Yeah, I love how you build a system that a person who is watching should learn. Like, you do this, then you do this, then you do that, and that. But to me, it was more like almost like a brainstorming of each technique, because it was those two guys who were really good on that move, with you coaching them, and it was a really, I think was a really good idea, and I think people will benefit a lot from it.
Yeah, you know, with the white belt thing that we did, kind of the same thing when I brought 2 white belts. I think everybody thought this is kind of crazy.
2 white belts, that was amazing, and now it's like all the guys who went through the blue belt and were successful, and what they did on a very organized path.
Yeah, between the crew alone, it's everybody on that team as part of the no-gi. You know, several world championships, the no-gi pan team championships, the second place as a team at world championships, and they've all just kind of been a part of the whole, you know, like our team evolving and progressing, like, you know, at a really fast pace. And all of these moves that are on stripe 1, stripe 2, stripe 3, and stripe 4, they're all the moves that, like, literally, I mean, if you pull their names up and watch their matches, these are the moves that they're doing in the matches. Nothing's held back. It's good stuff.
I really enjoyed the idea. And Heath, and now we're gonna show that crazy weird triangle, right?
Yeah. So when I thought there's no better thing to show on anyone better in the world than Bernardo, a double unders. So there's nothing worse than getting stuck in double unders.
I agree.
Okay. So yeah, let's just do it.
Let's do it.
So someone I've seen, there's a competitor that competes, Andre Porfirio.
Yeah, I know. From Cyborg team, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I had so I've been doing this move for a long time, and I really studied him and seeing him because I wasn't sure about it.
Yep.
So I didn't want anyone to really try it in any big competitions, and I saw Andre, and he was also doing the same move, and you know, like really broke that down, and I've just seen him tap like really high level guys with it. So it's something that's really cool. Okay, so the person's going to start to get into double unders, and before they close their hands, obviously we want to make our hips as wide as possible. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to reach cross collar, and we're going to reach up here, and we're going to grab behind and put our 4 fingers inside of Bernardo's, okay, as far as we can get underneath his armpit. Okay, now what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to start to turn just like we would a triangle. So I'm going to put my leg just like I would a triangle, choke, and turn this angle. Okay, so one more time, guys. You're reaching up, you're grabbing. Bernardo's probably going to be starting to stack me here, so that almost makes it even easier. Okay, I'm going to grab underneath. Now I'm going to turn this angle just like you would a triangle. Pretend that the arm is in, and my knee is going to go over my arm here. So I'm going to go 1, and while I'm hooking this triangle up, I'm going to grab underneath, and we're going to close the triangle out. I just keep this, okay, and then we're going to squeeze, and it is brutal.
Yeah, super tight.
It's very
super tight. And the fact that you get this underhook here as well, it's almost impossible for me to move.
Right. So getting the underhook does 2 things. It gives me a better angle, and it shuts you down from being able to do many things: forward roll, posture up, or move at all, really. So once again, the same thing, just like you would like hooking under the leg or in a triangle. I'm going to hook here, and I'm going to turn myself just like I would. It's just this arm would be in, okay? So one more time, I'm going to reach across. We're going to grab this, and I don't want to sit up too high and then to get dumped, okay? I just have to get my fingers in, shallow. I know that this doesn't look like it's going to be that effective, but it is the biggest surprise ever, okay? So now I'm going to come and I'm going to start to try to get underneath as I turn, okay? So I'm going to come over my own arm. I haven't moved anything at all. I just made the angle, put it down, and I'm going to close the triangle, and now I'm going to turn and squeeze here. Slow. Okay, and
that's incredible.
And this is no joke. I'll have you do it back. It's literally only putting on about 10%. When you squeeze, I mean, you can feel them going down. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna double under.
I can. So wait a second. I'm gonna pick for this side, right?
You're just gonna go across
over here.
Yep, and you're just going to. Do you mind real quick?
Which side I close the triangle? I should do someone then you can see.
Hey, couch. Can you come here real quick? Okay. So.
I always wanted to tap coach, so that's a good opportunity.
Me too. Okay, so double unders here. Okay, so what you're gonna do, Bernardo, is you're going to just reach straight across, simple, and you're gonna put your 4 fingers inside his armpit. That's it. It's literally that easy.
Okay.
Your right hand is gonna start to do the underhook. Okay.
Right hand is gonna start doing the underhook.
Okay, and now you're just gonna do this and get this tight triangle like you could. Now, I want you to turn your angle like you would on a triangle. Yes, and now keep lock out the triangle and keep turning, pull yourself underneath him, and then squeeze.
Okay, so it's almost like this arm here is gonna do the function.
It's already going up.
This arm here is gonna do the work that my leg would do if that was a real triangle.
Correct. That's what's smashing and bringing that all together. It actually looks, when you're watching it, and like I said, I mentioned this again, it looks like that couch could just pull out, or when I was doing it to you, that you could just stand up and pull out.
No, but the fact that I have this arm here is gonna be hard. And it's locked.
And it's perfectly over the back of your head to where you don't have any posture to look up. So you're completely broken down, and like I said, it is extremely tight.
Here.
So reach across, get as deep as you can underneath that, okay? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to back up on this for just a second, Bernardo. Okay, so unlock this, and I want you to, when you reach across here, I want you to just go over your wrist. I don't want you to go over your forearm, okay? You don't have to have it that deep. Okay, just go over your wrist, and I think that's gonna make it a little tighter for you, yeah. Okay, now turn yourself under, like pull yourself underneath them while you do it.
Got it. Yeah, no, I could feel my arm dropping around his neck. That's a good sign that it worked.
You good?
Yeah, that was a choke. That was a choke for real.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's really, really tight.
And very easy to do it, because anytime the person has the double under, you can find yourself there.
So simple. And the reason that this is really effective is because it's something that when you grab around, like when you grab my shoulder here, okay, so you reach across and grab my shoulder while I'm doing this, okay, this isn't something I'm really scared of, because I can still move.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Okay.
There. Boom. Boom, boom.
And now the more you pull yourself underneath, so try to put your head, try to pull your head underneath my legs. The more you can come there, the worse it gets.
This one I did almost hand with the hand over there.
That's where you want to be. The more you can pull yourself underneath them, the tighter the angle it makes it. It's almost like you're trying to pull them like in a triangle. You know how they fall over? It gets really tight. It almost feels like it's going to break your jaw.
Oh, that's incredible. And this is part of which instructional? Blue belt, stripe?
3.
Okay, man, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So blue belt stripe 1, blue belt stripe 2, 3, 4, and the bundle.
So there's a bundle where you can get all 4, or you can individually get each one. Like I said, there's constantly awesome deals at BJJ Fanatics. And I don't say that to take away from myself. It just makes, you know, one of the things people say about videos is, oh man, these things are expensive. Dude, you catch these on these videos, it's literally less than half of what you pay for a month at your gym.
Yeah, no, I've told you this 100 times, but it's very inspiring what you're doing, the Days Fresh. I think that's the dream of every single jiu-jitsu instructor, especially here in America, because I know how hard it is. And you can just see, like, in the last World Championship, for example, I think, like, the 10 jiu-jitsus, one were 10 Brazilians. So you're kind of, like, being one of the pioneers of really bringing, as an American coach, developing the jiu-jitsu as well. So it's very inspiring to watch. And I love how you're organizing everything. You're like, white belt, stripe 1, 2, 3, 4, blue belt, 1, 2, 3, 4, and very easy for everybody to learn.
You know, when I started jiu-jitsu in the beginning, before I got to train with who I got my belts from, a lot of this stuff was you just buy instructionals. And, you know, most instructionals are just on specific things like, X-Guard, or I had all of the books back in the day. And I know that, you know, it's like I wanted to make sure that there's a little bit of everything in all of them. So what we did is kind of made you know, the stripe 1 it covers several different things. You know, it's not just one position. It's like many positions. You know, 2 covers all those positions, and they're things that that the guys and girls on our team are using at the highest level. Like I said, the Navy Pans, Worlds, ADCC trials, and you know, they're having great success. I mean, these guys are winning. We're winning as a team. I mean, it's stuff that's battle tested, and it's, you know, I'm really proud that the instructionals are covering so much rather than like one specific thing. Not that specific ones are bad in any way, but for these, you know, doing the belting system, it's kind of something that just covered everything.
Yeah, and it's what you do. It's what you do on your gym, and the team is growing and winning and getting better. So I think it's like competition proven, you know, like, which is the best proof you can have.
Yeah, so nothing that I haven't showed anything, like I said. It's even just with this move that we just did, it's like for years I've been doing it for like, I mean, like more than 10. And I didn't want to show it until some of the guys were able to hit it, which they have recently. A couple of them on really high level black belt, even a black belt world champion. One of our guys who was a blue belt tapped him with that in a, you know, in a match. So it's like it's just something that's really, really tight, and also it bails you out of positions to where you don't, there's not a lot of options. So it's just something that's really, really cool, neat, and biggest of all, it's a surprise. You know, people they don't even see it coming. So it kind of makes it cool.
there were a lot of things that you showed me that they're very like, it's a surprising way. Like the foot lock that you don't do like the old school way. You do like hooking up inside. This triangle is very different. The way to pass the guard, doing almost like a foot sweep. Yeah. So very, very cool stuff, you know. Like, so. I appreciate it. Thanks, bro. Yeah. So guys, this is gonna be at IBJJFanatics.com very soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So make sure to check that out and support this guy here, because what he's doing, he's amazing.
Man, thanks so much, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks, Fanatics.
Thank you. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.